Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In this part, we focus on finishing touches and tips to make your chicken scampi taste like it came from a restaurant. Sautéing aromatics and deglazing the pan. With the flavorful residue left from the chicken, we build the garlic-infused sauce. This stage requires careful attention to avoid burning the delicate aromatics. Sauté the garlic. Reduce the heat to medium-low. Add either 1 tablespoon of butter or a little more oil to the pan if it looks dry. Add the minced garlic and the optional crushed red pepper flakes. Stir constantly for about 60 seconds. The garlic should be fragrant and lightly golden, never brown. If the garlic turns brown, it burns and tastes bitter, so you must start over. The power of deglazing. This is where you release all that great flavor from the bottom of the pan. Pour in about a half cup of dry white wine, or chicken broth if you prefer. Increase the heat slightly to medium. Scrape and reduce. As the liquid bubbles, use a spatula or wooden spoon to aggressively scrape the bottom of the pan. This action dissolves the chicken particles, fond, into the liquid. Let the liquid reduce by about half, which concentrates the flavor significantly. This should only take about 2 minutes. Bringing it together, emulsifying the sauce and tossing the pasta. The final steps involve marrying the butter, liquid, and pasta to create a professional, restaurant-quality scampi coating. The use of cold butter and starchy water is key to achieving a perfect sauce thickness. Whisk in cold butter. Lower the heat to medium-low again. Introduce 3 tablespoons of cubed, cold butter 1 piece at a time. Whisk continuously as the butter melts. Using cold butter helps emulsify the sauce. Emulsification simply means binding the fat, butter, and the liquid, wine/broth, together, preventing the sauce from separating. Return the chicken. Once the sauce looks creamy, return the seared chicken pieces and any juices collected on the plate to the skillet. Allow the chicken to simmer gently in the sauce for 1 to 2 minutes until it is fully cooked and piping hot. Add pasta and water. Immediately drain your cooked angel hair pasta. Make sure you reserved that cup of starchy pasta water. Add the pasta directly into the scampi sauce. Add about a half cup of the reserved starchy cooking water. Toss and finish. Use tongs to toss the pasta, chicken, and sauce together vigorously. The starchy water will interact with the butter and garlic sauce, creating a glossy, thick coating that adheres perfectly to the angel hair strands. If the sauce seems too thick, add more pasta water, 1 tablespoon at a time, until it reaches a beautiful, glistening consistency. Finish the dish with a generous squeeze of fresh lemon juice and fresh parsley. Scampi success secrets, tips for flavor boosting and adjustments. Even the most straightforward recipes offer opportunities for refinement and troubleshooting. Scampi is simple, but achieving the perfect final texture and flavor sometimes requires quick adjustments. These tips help you master the nuances of scampi, ensuring a flawless result every time. How to stop your scampi sauce from breaking or being too thin. The signature of great scampi is a glossy, emulsified sauce that coats every strand of pasta. If your sauce looks watery or separates, appears oily with thin liquid underneath, it means the butter and liquid have not blended correctly. This issue is usually easy to fix right in the pan. There are 2 primary reasons why scampi sauce might fail, and both relate to temperature and technique. Improper emulsification. If the butter is added while the pan is too hot, or if the liquid volume overwhelms the fat, the sauce breaks. Remember the previous section's guidance about adding butter off the heat or over low heat. Cold butter is key because it melts slowly, giving the water molecules time to bind with the fat molecules. Lack of starch. Starch acts like glue, helping the fat and liquid stabilize into a coherent sauce. Without sufficient starch, the sauce struggles to thicken naturally. Here is how you can achieve a glossy, thick coating. Harness the starch power. The reserved starchy pasta water is your best friend. Starchy water is thick and cloudy, not clear. Add it sparingly, about 2 tablespoons at a time, while vigorously tossing the pasta. The starch works immediately to bind the sauce. The final butter fix. If the sauce still seems thin after adding pasta water, take the pan off the heat. Add 1 more cube of cold, unsalted butter and toss rapidly until it melts into the sauce. This final, cool addition usually brings the sauce together, adding necessary richness and gloss without separation. Adjusting liquid volume. If you prefer a richer, less liquidy sauce, simply use slightly less wine or broth during the deglazing step. Start with a ½ cup of liquid and use the reserved pasta water only as needed for thickening. You can always add more, but you cannot easily take it out. Optional additions, veggies and heat. While traditional scampi is stripped down and focused on garlic and lemon, adding other ingredients can enhance volume, texture, or even provide a little kick. These additions keep the spirit of the dish light while offering new dimensions. You can easily incorporate various vegetables for color and volume. Just remember to add them early enough so they soften slightly. Cherry tomatoes. Halve about 1 cup of cherry or grape tomatoes and add them right after the garlic has finished sautéing. Cook them until their skins just begin to blister and they release their sweet juices into the sauce. Fresh spinach. Stir in 2 large handfuls of fresh spinach during the final tossing stage with the pasta. The residual heat from the scampi will wilt the spinach perfectly in about 30 seconds. Sautéed mushrooms. Slice cremini mushrooms thinly and sauté them before you sear the chicken. Cook them until they are deeply browned and set them aside with the cooked chicken. This adds an earthy layer of flavor. Adding shrimp to scampi, chicken and shrimp scampi. If you want to turn this into a surf and turf scampi, incorporating shrimp is straightforward. The key is timing, as shrimp cooks extremely fast. Prep the shrimp. Use medium or large shrimp, peeled and deveined. Pat them very dry. The cooking timing. Do not cook the shrimp with the chicken. Add the shrimp to the simmering scampi sauce after the sauce has been deglazed and the chicken has returned to the pan. Quick cook. Shrimp only needs 2 to 3 minutes of gentle simmering in the sauce until they are opaque and pink. Overcooking shrimp makes them tough and rubbery. Remove the pan from the heat immediately when they are done, then proceed to toss the pasta. This recipe delivers a satisfying experience, turning minimal effort into maximum taste. Take these kitchen secrets and make this outstanding scampi tonight. Whether you stick purely to the lemon and garlic template or add in some of the optional vegetables we suggested, you will love the results. We would love to hear how your dinner turns out. Share your photos or tell us which unique ingredients you added in the comments below this video. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.